This is your reminder that you don't have to sacrifice dressing cute to stay warm during winter. Winter outfits do not have to be bulky and unflattering. If you're sick of either choosing to look cute or be practical with your fashion choices, then you're in the right place. Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Katie and I post fashion and lifestyle videos. Today I'm going to show you some super simple ways that you can dress well whilst staying warm this winter. I'll be sharing a few different outfits that I'm definitely going to be wearing this winter to give you a little bit of inspiration that you can use for your own wardrobe. It is all about layering. Thermals will be your best friend this winter. They are the key to staying warm but still looking cute. So let's just get straight on to the outfits. There might be a few things that you need to go out and buy first of all to make sure that you can stay warm throughout the whole of winter whilst still dressing really nice. The first major thing I would say if you do enjoy wearing skirts is to go out and buy yourself some thermal tights. These are honestly one of the best inventions for winter. I wear them every single year. I've had to get some new ones this year because I've worn the other ones to death. I originally got my first pair from Amazon. They were okay, they definitely did keep me warm, but I did find these ones in TK Maxx. They're from French Connection as well, so I'm looking forward to trying these ones out. They're basically fleece-lined tights, but it looks like you're wearing sheer tights, which I absolutely love because I feel like thick black tights do tend to ruin an outfit, whereas the thinner tights definitely look much better and more cohesive and a lot cuter. So these will be your best friend if you're a skirt wearer. The first outfit I've put together is based around the thermal tights. So I'm starting off my base layer, of course, with the tights. Then I'm going in with a cream jumper dress. This one is just from H&M. It's a really nice, thick, cozy jumper material. That is your key as well this winter. Just make sure you're choosing really good quality, really thick pieces, especially when you're wearing jumpers. It's going to help. To cinch in the waist, just to make it a little bit cuter, I've just gone with a black belt. This one's just from Primark. It's a very basic piece that most of you probably already have in your wardrobe. Then, staying on the theme of making sure you're staying warm, I've gone for some knee-high boots. You basically want to think about covering as much of your body up as possible to make sure you stay warm. So knee-high boots are a great option for when you're wearing skirts. They're going to keep you a lot warmer. These are one of my favourite pairs. They're just from Jones Bootmaker. I've had them for a couple of years now and I always gravitate towards them. They're a really easy way to dress up a look a little bit without going too far. Then I'm going to add on an extra layer with my fur teddy bear coat. This is from Miss Selfridge. I did get it on Vinted a few years ago. Again, it's a piece that I always gravitate towards. It's super warm, super cute and cozy. And I just love the kind of cozy teddy look that it gives as well. Then finally for my bag, I've gone for a simple black crossbody bag. This one is just from Tommy Hilfiger. Again, it's definitely going to be something that you've probably already got in your wardrobe. I love this outfit. It really screams cute and cozy combined. I definitely love my cozy outfits and I do like to make them look cozy as well. So I think this is the perfect look for that kind of thing. For the next outfit, I've gone for a little bit more of a casual look. So starting off with the base layers, we're going to go with some tights. If it's super cold, then you could wear the thermal tights, but usually it doesn't get quite that cold in the UK, so just go for normal tights, sort of like 40-50 denier maybe, and then layering on top with some wide leg jeans. This is just going to keep your legs a lot warmer, especially with a wider style jean. Sometimes drafts can kind of get up inside the jeans, so it's just going to keep your legs nice and toasty. These jeans are from H&M. They're quite recent, so they probably still are in stock. Then I've just gone for a grey jumper. This one is from Next. It is so soft, nice and thick and cozy. Again, just making sure you're going with really good quality cozy pieces to keep you nice and warm. Then I'm going to add in some brown accessories for this look. So I've gone for a brown corduroy cap. I actually got this really recently from ASOS. I absolutely love my caps at the minute. I just think they look so nice and cool as well. Like, I'm not normally a cool girl kind of style, but I just really like how caps look, especially corduroy. I think they look really nice for autumn and winter with this kind of material. Then to tie in the brown, I've gone for some brown trainers. These are just from New Look. I absolutely love these. They are a new addition to my wardrobe as well. I feel like this outfit is just consisting of new additions in my wardrobe. Then to keep nice and cozy, I've gone for a brown suede jacket. This jacket is actually fur lined as well, all down the arms too. If you are shopping for jackets or coats and you still want them to look cute, I would definitely make sure you're looking for ones that are lined, either with a thermal lining or the fur, and make sure that it's all the way down the arm and not just on the body part, which they usually are. This is just going to make you extra warm on those super cold days. This jacket is from Hollister, and I know that they do bring out similar jackets every single year, so if you are on the hunt for one, I would recommend going and checking out what Hollister have got in store at the moment. Then to finish off the look, I've gone for a grey crossbody bag. This one is from Michael Kors, just to bring the grey back into the outfit a little bit more. For the next outfit, we're starting off with a base layer of a thermal long sleeve top. You don't necessarily have to have a thermal one. I just have loads of kind of basic long sleeve round neck tops in black and white. But I have actually recently seen Primark have got a whole thermal range. So if you wanted to get like thermal leggings to go under your jeans instead of tights, or long sleeve thermal tops, they've got so many different ones, and they actually all look really cute. So they're quite a nice base layer to have showing. So if you wanted to wear like a cardigan and have it unbuttoned a bit, and I'm sure they're not too expensive as well. So they're a good option for thermal base layers. On top of this base layer, I've gone for a turtleneck jumper. This one is from H&M. I gravitate towards this every single year. It's so nice and cozy. I just love it. So with a long sleeve top underneath, you're going to stay really cozy and warm. Then I've just gone for a black corduroy mini skirt, again bringing back the corduroy because it's such an autumn winter material. This one is just from New Look. I think it's such a basic staple in everybody's wardrobe. You're bound to have a black mini skirt already. Then I've just popped on some tights. If it is super cold, again, you could just go with the thermal tights like I have done in this outfit. Or if it's not as cold, you can go for normal tights. And then some black ankle boots. These ones are also from New Look. I do really like the chunky style of ankle boot. I think it looks really nice, and paired with a mini skirt, I do really like the look of ankle boots. Again, like I was saying earlier, if you wanted to stay super warm, a better option would be to go for a knee-high boot rather than an ankle boot. But if it's on those days that aren't too cold, then this is a good option. I've gone for a more practical coat for this outfit, just to give you an idea of what it could look like if you do own mostly kind of practical coats rather than the cute pretty coats. This is just a coat from TK Maxx. It matches the colour of my jumper literally perfectly, but I love this style of coat. It's so perfect because it's nice and long, so it's going to keep you warm. But this one actually cinches in at the waist as well, so it's actually quite flattering. Usually these long coats just look like sleeping bags. I would say the key to looking for a coat like this is making sure that kind of the pattern on the coat cinches you in as well. That's what kind of gives that nice look with the hourglass figure, so it gives you more of a shape rather than just being bulky and kind of sleeping bag shape, because we definitely don't want to be looking like we're going out in our sleeping bags this winter. And then to finish off the look, I've just gone for a black crossbody bag. This one is the same one as earlier from Tommy Hilfiger. I really like this outfit. It's a really good mix between cute and practical. The coat is going to keep you warm, but it's also waterproof. So it's a very practical coat, but with a cute outfit. So it still looks nice. The final outfit I'm going to show you today is all about your footwear. Starting off the look with some skinny jeans. Of course, if it's super cold, you could pop on some tights underneath to start with. My skinny jeans are just from Next. They're nice and stretchy as well. And I do feel like although skinny jeans are kind of maybe out of fashion a little bit, they are a good option to keep you nice and warm because it's tight and it's going to keep your body heat in. Then I'm going to pop on some long socks. These are the key for this outfit. My socks are just from H&M, but you can grab long socks like this from anywhere. I would say make sure you go for some nice thick ones. The ones I've got are a little bit thin, so I will be looking to get some new ones I think this winter. I've then gone for some knee-high boots over the jeans and over the socks, so it's really going to keep you nice and toasty warm, keeping all that body heat in and compact. These boots are my trusty go-tos every single year. They're from Next. I've had them for so long. They wear really well. They're really good quality as well. Then on my top half, I've gone for a basic brown jumper to tie in the colour with the boots. This one is from Marks and Spencer's. It's just their super soft range, and it is very soft, very cozy. It's more of a thinner material jumper, so if you wanted to stay warmer, you could of course layer a long sleeve top underneath this as well. Then I've gone for my Ted Baker coat to smarten up the look a little bit. This is a really lovely jacket. It does contain wool, and wool is definitely a good material to look for to keep you warm. You can tie it at the waist, which I think is really flattering. This also has a feature where you can actually fold it up so it keeps your neck nice and warm. But I have also paired this outfit with a nice chunky scarf as well. This one is from Boohoo, but these are everywhere at the moment. They are really in fashion, this kind of big chunky knit scarf. Then finally, to tie the whole look together, I've just gone for a brown crossbody bag. This one is from Katie Loxton. Again, it is my go-to bag for this season. I just love brown for autumn and winter so much. I really like this outfit. I think it looks really chic, but you're still going to stay nice and cozy for the cold weather. That is all of the outfits I'm going to show you today. Of course, you could combine all of these layering techniques together to create a super warm outfit. You could go for the thermal tights, the long sleeve top, and the long socks. Combine that all together with some jeans on top, a nice thick jumper, and a cozy coat. You're going to stay very, very warm, but nobody is going to even know that you've got all that stuff on underneath, so you can still look cute. I really hope this video has given you some inspiration to play around with layers and textures this winter, and also to still feel cute even whilst it's freezing outside. If you want more outfit ideas or ways to romanticize your life, I share a lot more over on my Instagram, so definitely give me a follow over there. If you did enjoy today's video, please do give it a like and leave a comment down below to let me know which outfit was your favourite from today. And also if you have any other tips on dressing warm for winter. It would mean so much to me if you could subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and make sure you turn on the notification bell so that you are notified every single time I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!